first car that we're gonna go with is the white Audi R8, and this spec is beautiful, red interior. This is a brand new Audi R8. First time driving one of these, so I'm super excited.
Can you hear me? Radio good?
So right now what we're doing is Michelin gave us a selection of 3 different cars. There's 6 cars, but 2 of the cars are the same. And every car has a new Michelin tire on it, and we get to basically go out and, since we already tested everything on the track for the braking, the performance, the turning, the autocross, then of course that last few laps of Marco beating me, unfortunately. It was a lot of fun though. But now we're out on the open road and we're in a brand new Audi R8 V10. Feels just like a Huracan. You guys know I have history with Lamborghini. Goes way back into like Gallardo, Huracan, seeing the whole development, and now seeing the Audi development is awesome. I mean, this car feels great. Definitely a little more fluid, not as raw as the Lamborghini. It feels very smooth, and I was just telling Gabe here from Car Lifestyle that we have like this cockpit here. It feels like I can justify how much you pay for this car. It's all modern, all brand new, red interior, really nice, nicely set up. So I'm definitely a big fan. I wasn't a fan of the R8 as much until now, but I definitely like the car. So we have the camera car in front of us. We have everyone with us right now, and going for a little drive. This is our first stop at a winery, and I seriously, that camera car, I can't get enough of it. Like, I wanted to be in front of it or behind it the whole time. I was like 10 cars back. We're at a quick stop over here, and let me just talk to you guys really quickly. So I'm planning to buy something very special in the next like 6 to 10 months. So I'm planning to buy something very special in the next 6 months to 10 months, and I've been test driving a bunch of stuff, and now of course I'm out here with Michelin driving the Audi R8. I never thought I would like that car, but I am obsessed. Transmission, performance, sound, that Audi R8 with an IPE exhaust, I would drive it. This color right here, so sick. So as I was saying about looking at cars, you know, I definitely want something exotic, something special, make the M3 a track car, and then have something that I can daily drive. How was it driving this thing? Fun? Yeah? Yeah. Any kind of challenges or anything? You ever forget that you have that hanging out the back of your car?
No, you never forget. You can't forget.
It's funny, every time I went to go floor it, I always saw you like right behind me on my tail. I'm like, he's keeping up with me. So now the idea that they have is basically switching drivers, passengers, going through each car. We'll go to another stop, do the same thing, except going to a different car, and just get a feeling of the cars from driver's perspectives and passenger perspectives. One cool thing about this event too, check this out. There are B-roll guys everywhere filming video for us to have for our channels and our Instagrams and everything online that has all kind of different angles and content, especially from that thing. I want to see footage from that.
That's 3, and then go back out in the same order and then you listen. Alright, as we exit the vineyard, we'll take a right. Currently to the left, traffic is...
That was awesome. Look at the camera. All the in the air.
I don't know how it's doing that.
So now, after driving the Audi R8, we're taking this Ferrari California in red. It's a T, so it's a turbo. This is the car that Martina was just driving. There. How's the Ferrari?
Fun.
Yeah?
Better than what I expected.
Really? Was that first time driving the T?
Yeah.
It sounds good.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. What are you driving now? Porsche?
Yep.
Alright, so we're switching from the red to the silver. We're in the Ferrari California now. This is a silver one. It's a pretty base model, not a lot of options on it. It's the first California T I've driven, so it has the turbo. I gotta say, the turbos on the V8 is awesome. I do like that. The tires are great. Michelin did a great job with these. I feel as if the car is a little bit sloppy, only because of the fact that I just got off an Audi R8 that's a little more sporty. So trying to get used to this car, trying to get used to this vehicle. It's not bad though. I really have to say, like, this power output and those little spits between gears, I mean, I like it. I think one of the coolest things about doing this right now is the fact that I get to have such an insane experience with, like, not only amazing cars, but like really good people. You know, we're all here for a reason, to share the passion for cars and to be able to kind of share like that experience with people who obviously love the same thing I do, which is cars, the car industry. So, you know, this kind of stuff is extremely special to me because it feels good to drive exotic cars again. It's been a little bit of time, but I'm so beyond thankful. Okay, so to be honest, not a big fan of the Ferrari California, but it does feel good. The tires are great. A lot of fun in the canyons. I like these roads. They're super technical. I like the R8. I'm a big fan of it. So, oh, look at Mr. Parker. Look at that. Oh, look, he's so fancy. Now, I'm gonna ride passenger.
Oncoming flatbed truck. Mid, passing the oncoming truck.
Steering's a little
so
bit
now
paddles. I don't know.
Porsche time. Let's go drive this thing.
Mid, copy that. Just passing oncoming traffic.
So if you guys can't tell, I'm currently in the Porsche, and I have to say, these roads, after being in that Ferrari, it's nice to be in a car that can really hug the ground. Nonetheless, when we were in that Ferrari, those tires were still holding up pretty well, but the overall driving experience, I mean, this car feels so confident, so comfortable, so good in these turns that, I mean, you can go flat out if you want, but we're on public roads, so these canyons feel good. The road is a little bit bumpy, but the car has good power, has good torque. Okay, so last car that I just drove, the Porsche, and I gotta say, out of any car, that's by far my #1 favorite. That was so much fun. I felt so confident, so comfortable, just so good through the turns, the seating position, the bolsters, the sound, the shifting. I can see why these cars are so well known for having such a good performance-oriented background, because man, I mean, you think it's just a standard Carrera, but you drive it and the thing is just an absolute monster. 911 Carrera S, so awesome. I'm blown away at how good this car is. Blown away.
Oncoming pickup truck.
We just got back to our hotel and we have about 2 hours until we go to a dinner party. But in the meantime, I just pulled up to this parking lot and there is something very special here. I'm not surprised though. This is the main area where all the cars are. Check this out. Reventon right there. Curious to know what number the car is, but man, this is Monterey for you.
I should do this or that. So for me, it was enough.
Christian von Koenigsegg, casually just sitting right there.
Just message me.
What are you going to do?